Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, time for a gardening update. I know you guys have been waiting for this on my Magic the Gathering channel, but garlic chives are looking good. They finally started growing. They're getting like really hard and thick though, like almost woody, which is really weird, but they're obviously not tall enough for me to cut them, so maybe that's just how they are, whatever. But I like the other chives better, but these really have a good garlicky flavor. I pulled one single carrot out and look at this. I had them probably 3 times the size last year. So, hey, haven't tasted it yet, but I don't remember if this is a shinkarata or a tender sweet, because it's a little big for a tender sweet, but that's why you should label your stuff. I thought, carrots are carrots. And honestly, I thought one of them was supposed to be purple. So, looking good so far. So the spinach isn't looking great. I'm not really sure what's wrong with it. I don't think it's root bound. I think it's some kind of pest, or it just never bounced back from the heat. We've got some red shallots going. I'm very excited about that because I had trouble growing them last year. Then we got a basil plant, big leaf basil. I think it's some kind of sweet basil. And then we've got, of course, chives not coming up right here, as usual. It is so hard to grow chives, and I don't know why. And then we got the mustard plant, which, every time it gets above about 80, it gets very dramatic. But, whatever, it's growing. Well, caged in the triple cucumber plant. This tomato didn't look like it was going to survive. I actually transplanted one. There's 2 tomato plants in there now. But when I thought, oh, well, I might as well reuse the pot, well, I put 3 cucumbers in there, and now we've got 3 cucumbers shading out a tomato. But, whatever. I mean, it'll grow. My extreme bush tomato is getting a little bit of leaf curl, but look at all those flowers. This should be really, really good. I think this is one of my Roma tomatoes. It's still getting some pretty severe leaf curl, which is really weird. I mean, it's been hot. It's been very hot for Wisconsin, but I've been checking the water every single morning, making sure it's perfect. Even gave it a little fertilizer, so tomato plants, they're inherently suicidal. Right here we've got the cucumber that's trying to climb up the side of my house, actually. I put up a trellis, and it doesn't seem too interested in that because, wow. This is what the corn did to the trellis. We've got some pretty beast corn here. Look at this. It is 8, 9, 10 feet tall. We got some tassels forming, a little bit of ears too, so I'm probably a month out tops from some tasty sweet corn. Let's see if I can even get a wider shot. This is like insane. Look at all that corn, it's insane. So I'm supposed to have a whole line of cucumber plants going here. You can see they're already flowering, but corn just outgrew it. It wasn't supposed to either. Knee-high by the 4th of July. Those cucumbers should have been 10 feet tall by then, but I don't know, sunlight, temperature, water, who knows, something. They just didn't come up. Some of them I actually had to reseed. And this right here is our mystery tomato. I don't know what it is. I was growing tomatoes there last year. I think it was beefsteaks. And I know some of the fruit fell off, got knocked off by animals, and, well, seeds. Alright, this little fellow right here, trying to escape, is part of my 3 watermelon plants, which, wow! This is it from the other angle. According to my daily growth measurements, this watermelon plant is actually going to invade Canada within 7 days. So if you can, try to get somewhere out of the range of watermelons before it takes over your entire country. I assume the FDA will be here with their black helicopters to drop napalm on this beast of a plant. I guess when they say leave at least 36 inches or 48 inches or whatever between watermelon plants, they really weren't kidding, because the bed is about from there to there. And kind of sucks for the line of marigolds here, but they're coming up, they're flowering, they're just being attacked by watermelons. So got another tomato plant in there actually when I got on discount from some store. I got it for like 70-some cents, and I'm like, all right. It actually has 2 huge tomatoes growing on the bottom of it already, so that's pretty impressive. This is actually one of the orphaned tomato plants, and 2 of the, I want to say garlic chive plants, I think it is. It says Greek oregano. This right here, right there, might be the first Greek oregano coming up right there, because it's been like a month and a half. I don't know if I just put them down too deep, had 100% dud seeds. I don't know what's going on. Something funny though. But hey, I mean, that tomato plant, it was real drooping, having a what they call transplant shock. But it should be pretty stable now. It's standing up straight. Leaves look good. So if I really heavily fertilize it and watch the water, I should be able to get this big enough to have tomatoes on it before winter, really. Ooh, this is my beautiful, I don't know what came with the house. What is that, an orchid? I have no idea, but that's the absolute beast rhubarb plant. I got close enough this time. Let's see, that is one leaf right there. So let me just, here we go. This is my size 13 sandal, and that is the leaf. Yeah, that's some big ass rhubarb. But I cut off the two, I think it's actually two rhubarb plants now, the two seed stalks, and got a couple thousand seeds. So, should be able to maybe sell them, you know, Facebook Marketplace or something, I don't know. Next year, obviously. And this little bed, you guys remember when this looked like a cat graveyard? Well, it's definitely grown. I've learned not to trust when they say it's a bush bean that can support itself. You see I throw some bamboo in there, but it's, you know, it's up here. Look at this. You know, really, really thick, very woody stems. So, there you go. The colors are not great. I mean, it's shading itself out. Yes, I overpacked it. Yes, I gave it a ton of fertilizer, which overpacked it even worse. But it was like 3 inches of good soil and then just garbage underneath it. So, well, clay, not literal garbage. It'd probably do better with garbage. But, yeah, these probably aren't going to do great individually, but they should get a lot of beans on them collectively, I guess. And you can see all the flowers already popping up. So these are the purple dove beans. So even if you just have a, what was it, 2 by 3 foot, probably not even, space, and I spent $3 on dirt for it, and then about $1 worth of fertilizer, boom. I mean, that's going to be like 2 or 3 full meals, full plates full of beans. Oh, and the seeds were like $3, not even. I got them from Victory Seeds. It was really cheap. Victory Seeds is awesome, by the way. Not sponsored. They're just pretty much the best. The Who Cares compost pile is still Who Cares-ing it up pretty hard because I don't have a wood chipper. Look at these, though. Ooh. So this is where I was trying to grow a little bit of cilantro. You can see the plants have already gone to seed, like right there. I got quite a few of them, so I'm going to get a ton of cilantro seeds, which is really nice. These guys are interesting because they look awfully similar to this, which this right here, I thought it's spiny. It's got, what do they call it, like runners or canes, whatever. This is obviously a wild berry bush, because I put berry seeds down there last year and the year before, and once they get like winterized or whatever, then they sprout, and I thought, oh cool, well 4 of them right next to each other. It's got spikes, it looks like a berry plant. I don't think this is a berry plant. What the hell are these? I think this is a weed. I think I've been fertilizing and watering some kind of invasive species. Well, right here we got the even more monstrous strawberry plant, which is on its second round of strawberries and flowers. You can see there, they're still getting absolutely attacked by something. Doesn't appear to be slugs this time, which, yeah, it's way too hot out for those. Might be birds, I don't know. I might have to put a little roof on this, I don't know, but my Nabucco onions look amazing. You can see I'm letting the strawberry spread because by next year I want really like half of this entire bed, so like probably 6 by 6 to be strawberries, because why not? But this right here, these were from seed in their cherry tomatoes right here. 2 cherry tomato plants, and they got really leggy, as they say. I think that's the term. And that's because they had to get to the sunlight. They were getting shaded out a little bit by the strawberries, and so they grew ultra tall, which is kind of cool. So they adapted. We're going to have, you can see those flower clusters, we're going to have some really good cherry tomatoes here. So this right here, no joke, it's right around 4 feet tall. Not even kidding. Look at this. This is a 3-year-old approximately, maybe 2-year-old. I don't remember, like 2.5 probably. I think it's been, yeah, it's been 2 seasons because I moved it. I moved it twice actually. It is older than this bed. This is an evergreen bunching onion. It is amazing. Look at this. So you know scallions that you buy at the grocery store? Like this is them when they get wider than your finger. So obviously they're going to have a heck of a woody core. I grabbed like one little strand and it was not great, but I mean it had the good scallion taste, so you know, whatever. Like by the sheer bulk you get a lot of scallion for your money. But a lot of these already went to seed. So I have a couple hundred onion seeds to grow from the same plant, and this is the strongest plant out of all of them. So that's how you do things, selective breeding. But I don't know, I mean I might pull these out and just like eat them, but look at this, it's like a tree trunk that's right around like the width of my finger down there. These are the biggest dang onions I've ever seen. So right here, you might not be familiar and say, oh, what kind of like weird fern is this? Oh, no, these are the carrots. One row of them is Shinkarotas, and I think, no, two of them, and then one is tender sweet, tender crisp, tender something. I don't know. It'll be a fun little surprise when I pull them up. But they're doing good. You know, obviously I crowded them a bit, but I did give them the proper like 1 foot width between the rows, like this way. But then going this way, I thinned them out to like maybe 4 or 5 inches tops. So they're getting close to each other, but this is like ultra top quality soil. I mean, it's a special specific mix that I did myself. I didn't like pH test and all that crazy stuff, but I know it's like compost mixed with peat moss mixed with like topsoil mixed with all this other stuff. I mean, it's crazy. We even had leaves up in here, and it's wild. So yeah, everything in here is going to grow bigger than normal. Although the cucumbers aren't doing that well. I mean, look at this. They're only about that high. Maybe, what, 3 feet? But those are Armenian cucumbers. The one on the very end over there, actually, is straight 8, improved green, one of the two. But, yeah. Armenian cucumbers can grow right around a meter, aka a yard, aka like 36 inches, but you're supposed to eat them around 18 inches, I think. And they're kind of a cross between a melon and a cucumber, even though I think a cucumber is a melon. So that'll be neat. Never had them before, never ate them, but I thought, oh, I got the seeds, let's grow them. So this right here, with flowers on top of it, which I recently learned that's a thing, that is a potato plant. A 4.5-foot tall potato plant from my best potato. So that's a store-bought. I just rinsed it, soaked it, and was very patient, put it down early, and the anti-chitting didn't really affect it, although a couple of them didn't sprout. But it's currently being tackled by this, if you can see that, this gigantic cilantro plant. That's right, you've seen cilantro plants that are like, 6 inches tall. Let's put it this way. This one is just about as tall as I am. So there are a couple more potatoes hiding down there, but you might have noticed inside of the cilantro row, we've got a whole bunch of purple dove beans. Look, we got the purple flowers and everything. I might have to back up a little bit over on the on the planting. I think this one I followed the instructions. This one I think it said like 4 to 6 inches apart, and I did, and well, here we are. It got really tall because of the cilantro, I think. They were kind of having a competition for who can grow higher. But you can see I'm almost ready to just get all those seeds. So that'll be nice to get the world's largest cilantro plant out of there. Didn't know it got 6 feet tall. That's amazing. Actually, looking at it now, it's probably about 5. But it's getting up there. But the cucumbers from this side, they're doing all right. Usually I let them hang down and grow in there. But pinned them up. They're still climbing. They're still doing all right. Right there you see the damage from mold. We had a lot of nighttime rain, so I had to get them with neem oil, but one single treatment in neem oil, and now they're fine. That's a hell of an improvement over the mildew disaster from last year. I am getting swarmed by bugs. Okay, there's some dank-looking strawberries. Here's the carrots from an aerial view there, and I'm getting out of here. That's right, there's one more. We've got all these beans. I thought these were purple dove beans, but they don't look like them, so I might have done... just some of the ones I had. Oh, that's right, they're a stringless bean. That's right. So that is a cilantro plant right there. That little guy. Yeah. Imagine that 5.5 feet tall or whatever. But we've got the normal chive plant right here. You can see I was chiving on with some recipes there. Chives and cilantro right next to each other. It's pretty tasty. Those are mustard greens, but boy, are they getting attacked by, I think, whitefly larvae. I mean, damn. Like... Wow, I found some eggs on the underside of my other plant, and they also really don't like the heat, so they're doing terrible. But want some mustard? Damn it, I love mustard. So I'm gonna keep it going. But this is the other bed with the cool bamboo job, and that is it. I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes, so I am getting the hell out of here. And one more thing I want to show off is that right there. That is a deep cycle full-size marine battery. Got it for about 85 bucks. It's hooked up to the charge controller and a little tiny inverter, a little 200 or 400 watt beast. It's running some fans, some chargers, whatever, but this is the charge controller going to the solar panel outside, and then we've got the battery charger charging up on my recovered 18650. So this whole project was under 100 bucks. Wires, batteries, case, equipment, everything. That's pretty good. And then we got this right here, which shows the current voltage being output, and then the amps, and then I got one of these too because I didn't trust it. So right here, if I want to plug it in, you can see it'll fire up the X-Tar, start charging, and it will start pulling an amount of watts. There we go. Little voltage dip there. My battery's really, really low because I did a rundown test on it, and it's still recharging. It's only been like 3 days. 50 watt would have done it a lot quicker than a tenner. But this is also a meter. Look at that. We've got the amps and the voltage. They obviously don't agree in the least. I'm not sure I trust either of them, but at least it's close. But at least I have a little something for the basis. So if I charge this into like a real charger and put my phone into it, it will draw like the full 10 watts, like right around 2 amps. So I'm pretty sure this is pretty accurate, actually. Oh, the battery's basically full. I might as well pull it. There we go. Now we can unplug it, turn off the output, and let it charge. But a little upgrade there. I guess the whole setup with that battery cost over 100, but the whole rest of it was definitely less, a lot less. So I got upgraded to a little multi-level table here, so I can put the accessories on it and be safe, keep it non-conductive, and it's just nice. I like it. Nice little upgrade. So that is it for the garden and home project update. Leave a like if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next video.